Hey YouTube, Brando here. I wanted to do a little update on my chickens. We still have the coop. However, this little gal here, it looks like we have another free range chicken. If you remember right, we had the baby. We put her in there. She was full grown by the time we put her in there, but when we put her in there, the rest of them were beating on her. So she was sitting in the top of the pen all day. And then when they would go up to roost, she'd come down, hurry up and eat and drink and sleep on the ground. Well, we took her out after a few days, and she's just been free ever since. She's been a free bird. She runs the yard, does what she wants, and she's big, fat compared to this one, anyways. So a few days ago, my wife came to me with this chicken in her arms and told me that the other chickens were beating on her. And she was doing the same thing. She was sitting in the top of the pen all day until they would go up, and then she'd come down, eat and drink, and sleep on the ground. So we took her out. So now we have two free-range chickens. I told her just let her loose, and if she stays in the yard, she stays in the yard. If she goes, she goes. Whatever. Whatever happens, whatever happens. From now on, I'm just raising free-range chickens. I'm not going to put them in the coop anymore, because the three ladies that are still in there are just devious. They're mean. They beat on the other chickens. But now I have a problem with this one. She knows how to fight. She's had to fight her whole life. She's been at the bottom of the totem pole, so she's always had to fight for everything. And the other one that's been loose, that's my baby right there. I can call her to me, and just like a dog, she'll run to me. And I can pick her up and set her on my leg. She'll sit on my leg. There she is right there. But this one's mean to her. Anytime I throw out scratch or anything, and you can see how big and healthy she is compared to this one. You know, even her colors are brighter on her feathers. She's just a lot healthier. So now this one, and here we go. She won't leave her alone. So my bird, the one that's further out there, does not know how to fight. She's never really had to fight. She's always had rule of the yard. She does what she wants. She rules over the cat. She rules over the dog. She rules over everything. God, my yard's a mess right now, but we're doing a lot of work to the property. We're working on the goat fence. You can see all that fencing there. And we're working on the garden out there. We're going to add to it. So we're doing a lot on the property. So yeah, the yard's a mess right now. I got a big old wood stack right there. So it's horrible, but it is what it is for now. We got to do it. Anyways, she's always had full run of the yard, and now she don't. And this one just kind of won't leave her alone. Anytime she finds something to eat or something, this one runs up on her and runs her off. So we're going to have to figure that out. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I can't put her back in the pen, but I don't want her beating up on my chicken. So they're all my chickens, but that other one, like I said, was hand-raised, and she's always been around me. And this one won't stay off the damn porch. My chicken knows not to get on the porch. She don't get on the porch. Every once in a blue moon, if I call her, she'll come to me on the porch. But this one, she comes on the porch all day. Cool thing is they're roosting together, but they roost on top of the chicken coop, one on each end. And so if I take the tarp off, they're actually pooping on the other chickens. And yes, there's cats. We don't have cats. That's the neighbor's cats, but she don't feed them. She just lets them run wild and get their own food. So they were all skin and bones before we moved out here. So now I feed them. My wife feeds them, really. And so now they think they're our cats. They come over here and they live here now. I think the neighbor's kind of pissed off because she had cats and now she ain't got no cats. But we have like 20 cats on the property. It irks my nerves. But we can't let them starve to death, so we feed them. I go buy big bags of cheap cat food, and we keep them fed so they won't die. And they do keep the snakes away, so I kind of like them. They don't bother me. Although my cat did get bit by a snake the other day, and now his leg's all screwed up. I got to take him to the vet. I got an appointment in 2 days for him. But this is about the chickens, not about the cats. So we're just going to leave her out and see what happens. And if she does not adapt to leaving my other chicken alone, we're going to have to figure something else out. I don't want her beating her up. My other chicken's healthy, and she lays in a certain spot, so I know where her eggs are at all times. We do have a rooster. We went and got a rooster. I'll be doing a video on him pretty soon and showing you guys our new rooster. And we got a goat update coming as well. We got a little work done to the goat pen, and the baby's getting bigger, so we'll do an update on that as well. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching YouTube.